According to Section 53 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996, foreign award means an arbitral award on differences relating to matters considered as commercial under the law in force in India made after the 28th day of July 1924 in pursuance of an agreement for arbitration to which the protocol set forth in the second schedule applies, and between persons of whom one is subject to the jurisdiction of some of the powers as the central government, being satisfied that reciprocal provisions have been made, may by notification in the official gazette declare to be parties to the convention set forth in this third schedule, and of whom the other is subject to the jurisdiction of some other of the powers aforesaid, and in one of such territories as the central government, being satisfied that reciprocal provisions have been made, may by like notification declare to be territories to which the said convention applies, and for the purposes of this chapter an award shall not be deemed to be final if any proceedings for the purpose of contesting the validity of the award are pending in the country in which it was made. Section 53 of the Act has been made on the basis of Article 1 of the Geneva Protocol and Article 1 of subsection 1 of the Geneva Convention. The definition of a foreign award under Geneva Convention awards as per section 53 differs from the foreign award as defined in section 44 under the New York Conventions. The differences between them are as follows. The definition of a foreign award under Geneva Convention in section 53 does not begin with the non obstante clause, that is, unless the context otherwise requires, as the definition of a foreign award under the New York Convention in section 44 begins. The definition of a foreign award under Geneva Convention in section 53 does not contain the words arising out of legal relationship, whether contractual or not, as used in the definition of foreign awards. The definition of foreign award under Geneva Convention in section 53 simply talks of agreement simpliciter, omitting the words in writing, whereas the definition of foreign award under New York Convention in section 44 insists that the agreement must be in writing. Section 53 of the Act makes submission to arbitration in pursuance of arbitration agreement an essential and mandatory requirement of a foreign award to qualify for enforcement under the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. It should be noted that section 52 of the Act provides that chapter 1 of part 2 excludes the application of chapter 2, but chapter 2 does not exclude the application of chapter 1. Section 53 has a limited application because it applies to the jurisdiction of different parties to the Geneva Convention. The central government, by notification in official gazette, has to declare that the territories to which the Geneva Convention would be applied. Thus, if the award is made in such territories which is not a party, does not apply. As per section 54 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, notwithstanding anything contained in part 1 or in the Code of Civil Procedure 1908, a judicial authority, on being seized of a dispute regarding a contract made between persons to whom section 53 applies and including an arbitration agreement, whether referring to present or future differences, which is valid under that section and capable of being carried into effect, shall refer the parties on the application of either of them or any person claiming through or under him to the decision of the arbitrators, and such reference shall not prejudice the competence of the judicial authority in case the agreement or the arbitration cannot proceed or becomes inoperative. It is immaterial that the judicial authority seized of an action is of the same country where the agreement may be sought to be carried into effect according to the terms of the arbitration. As per section 55 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act, any foreign award which would be enforceable under this chapter shall be treated as binding for all purposes on the persons as between whom it was made, and may accordingly be relied on by any of those persons by way of defense, set off, or otherwise in any legal proceedings in India, and any references in this chapter to enforcing a foreign award shall be construed as including references to relying on an award. Section 55 of the Act contemplates that the foreign award shall be treated as binding on the parties as between whom it was made, and it shall be enforceable in the country in which it was made. The binding nature of the award, as envisaged by this section, refers to its effectiveness, which should no longer be open to attack in the arbitral procedure. An award is regarded as binding when two conditions are fulfilled. They are: the award has been regularly made, and when it complies with the formalities required for the arbitral award. Under the Indian law, an arbitral award shall be final and binding on the parties claiming under them respectively. Hence, it is no longer necessary to make an application in writing to the competent court to make it binding or enforceable. Section 56 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act states about evidence relating to Geneva Convention award. Thus, the party applying for the enforcement of a foreign award shall, at the time of the application, produce before the court the original award or a copy thereof duly authenticated in the manner required by law of the government of the country in which it was made. Evidence proving that the award has become final, and such evidence as may be necessary to prove that the conditions mentioned in clauses A and C of subsection 1 of section 57 are satisfied. Where any document requiring to be produced under subsection 1 is in a foreign language, the party seeking to enforce the award shall produce a translation into English certified as correct by a diplomatic or consular agent of the country to which that party belongs, or certified as correct in such other manner as may be sufficient according to the law in force in India.